Very nice. A very, very effervescent performance, if I may say so. Rather more sherbet than Schubert, but no, no. It's nice to hear them again, isn't it? Yeah. Our big success in Ayres and Shoestring was undoubtedly a guide to Britten, which is a comprehensive musical tour of all Benjamin Britten's operas and other works up to that date. Laurie Lister liked it very much. He thought it was a bit highbrow. He warned us that while the show was on its pre-London tour, we could expect no reaction at all from the audiences. This actually didn't happen. At the very first town where it was played, which wasn't a sort of cultural centre by any means, everybody loved it. And I think reviews at that time did rather underrate the growing general knowledge and intelligence of audiences everywhere, and this was perhaps part of their downfall. This is how we first did Guide to Britain at the read-through.
Is Benjamin Britten, Benjamin Britten, Benjamin Britten. Benjamin Britten, Benjamin Britten, Benjamin Britten. Please don't send him up again. Please don't send him up again.
Edward Benjamin Britten, born Lowestoft, 1913.
That is approximately.
Entered the Royal College of Music, studied under Frank Bridge.
According to Percy Scholes, his work was soon in rehearsal because he always used Purcell. A rising young composer, he published every spring an oldie English folk song for Peter Pierce to sing. The judges at each festival admired his sinfonietta. They voted it the best of all. They'd never heard a better. 'Twas applauded by the masses, the middle classes too, and even by the Harwoods and the county set. Yes, even by the doggy few. Art songs, quartets, cantatas, a spring symphony for sackbut, psaltery, and siffleur. But this was not all.
Whenever he had a spare half hour, it was always...
Let's make an opera.
Foghorn.
Peter Grimes.
Crib from Crab. Foghorn again.
Peter Grimes.
Sung all over the civilized world and in America.
Of the first Beggar's Opera, they used to say that it made gay rich, and it made rich gay. Revived by our hero, after all these years, it made bundles for Britain and piles for Piers. The Rape of Lucretia was splendid fun, and night after night was discreetly done. But best of them all, we should like to state, was the night when the curtain came down too late. His mother kept Albert Herring in curls. He was never allowed to go out with girls. His terrible fate he long endured until Albert Herring got pickled and cured.
Nor did Uncle Benji forget the dear little children composing for them
The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra,
in which are explained the capabilities of each instrument, such as the pianoforte. You can play on the white notes, you can play on the black notes, you can screw up the stool, you can screw it down. The turn of the screw. You can raise the lid, and you can shut it again. So much for the pianoforte.
But back to opera and Billy Budd. With floggings and hangings and pitch and toss, and nothing but men Ooh, it made Joe cross. As for Gloriana, Gloriana. But Gloriana was a social success. It turned out a regular orgy. And Bess. So rule Britannia while Britain rules the stage. All the music-loving public are his slaves.